Merhaba arkadaşlar, hoş geldiniz. Hello guys, today I'll be talking about some funny and embarrassing mistakes that Turkish learners make while speaking Turkish. Let's start with the first one. A long time ago, one of my foreign friends called me. We were talking on the phone and then he made a really funny mistake. See if you can find it. Merhaba Can, nasılsın? İyiyim Can, sen nasılsın? Ben de iyiyim, teşekkürler. Ne yapıyorsun? Kitap okuyorum. Sen ne yapıyorsun? Tamam. Ben şu anda ofisteyim, işiyorum. İşiyor musun? Evet, bugün çok işiyorum çünkü ofiste çok iş var. So iş means work in Turkish, but it's only used as a noun. It's not used as a verb. If you try to use it as a verb, it means something very different. So what my friend wanted to say was, I'm working, and he thought that iş can also be used as a verb, like in English. That's why he used the present continuous tense, you're, with iş, and then he said, işiyorum. İşiyorum, which means I'm peeing. İşemek in Turkish means to pee. So I was really surprised when he said işiyorum. But to work means çalışmak. Çalışmak. So if you want to say I'm working, you should say ben çalışıyorum. Ben çalışıyorum. She is working. O çalışıyor. O çalışıyor. When I told him what that means, he got really surprised, but then I told him how to fix his mistake. And that's a really common mistake actually. When you directly translate from English to Turkish, you can make this kind of mistakes. Another similar mistake is saying yalanıyorum. Yalanıyorum. When you actually want to say I'm lying. So lie means yalan in Turkish. It's a noun, okay? That's why you shouldn't use it as a verb. So lie means yalan, that's a noun form. And to lie means yalan söylemek. Yalan söylemek. So people usually say yalanıyorum. Yalanıyorum. Which means I'm being licked. Yalanmak means to be licked. So if you want to use the verb form, you need to say yalan söylemek, okay? For example, I'm lying. Ben yalan söylüyorum. Ben yalan söylüyorum. She's not lying. O yalan söylemiyor. O yalan söylemiyor. Guys, this is a very common and embarrassing pronunciation mistake, and the reason why people make this mistake is because they confuse the letter ı with e. So sıkılmak, sıkılmak means to get bored. If you want to say I'm bored or I got bored, you say sıkıldım. Sıkıldım. But I know for some of you guys, the pronunciation of ı and e is very difficult. They sound so similar and I totally get you. But if you confuse the letter ı with e when you're saying I'm bored in Turkish, it will mean something very vulgar. So when you say sikildim, sikildim instead of sıkıldım, it means I got fucked. Sikmek means to fuck and sikilmek means to get fucked. So try not to confuse these letters when you're saying I'm bored or I got bored, okay? You should say sıkıldım. Sıkıldım. I also made a video about the pronunciation of the letters e, ö, and ü. If you want, you can watch it. It will be helpful for you. Merhaba. Merhaba, hoş geldiniz. 2 taze erkek alabilir miyim? Ekmek, erkek. You don't want to confuse these words. I know they sound so similar, I know they look similar, but they mean very different things. So ekmek means bread and erkek means male or man. So if you go to a bakery, you should say 2 ekmek alabilir miyim? Okay? Or 2 taze ekmek alabilir miyim? Not 2 erkek alabilir miyim? I know so many people who went to a bakery and said 2 taze erkek alabilir miyim? By the way guys, on Instagram I asked you what are some funny and embarrassing mistakes you made, and I got great responses, so I'm gonna share them at the end of the video, okay? Stay tuned. So a few months ago I was at a cafe with one of my foreign friends. We were talking, we were drinking chai, and then she said that she needs to leave. But she made a mistake. See if you can find it. Şimdi gitmem lazım. Ödevim var. Tamam. Otobüsle mi gideceksin yoksa taksiyle mi? Ben otobüs alacağım. So she wanted to say she will take a bus. In Turkish, to take means almak. Almak. But if you say I will take a bus, it will be understood as you will buy a bus. Because in Turkish, almak, to take, is used when we want to get or when we want to buy something. It's not used when we want to take a bus or when we want to take a taxi. We use binmek for these actions. Binmek means to get on. So if you want to say I will take a bus, you say ben otobüse bineceğim. Ben otobüse bineceğim. But direct translation, ben otobüse bineceğim, actually means I will get on a bus, okay? But you can use it as I will take a bus. Or let's say ben asansöre bineceğim. I will get on the elevator. Ben asansöre bineceğim. Or ben taksiye bineceğim. Ben taksiye bineceğim. So when you're in a restaurant or when you're in a shop, if you need help from an employee, you say bakar mısınız in Turkish. Bakar mısınız? It literally means can you look? It's like excuse me. Bakar mısınız? But I know that some people confuse bakar with bekar. Bekar. Bekar means single. So instead of bakar mısınız, they say bekar mısınız? Bekar mısınız? So they literally ask the person if she or he is single. And as you can guess, this can lead you to an awkward moment with the employees. So let's say you're in a restaurant and you want to call the waiter. Pardon. Bekar mısınız? Hayır. Neden? Çünkü evliyim, 2 çocuğum var. So unless you want to ask someone if he or she is single, you don't use bekar mısınız, okay? You say bakar mısınız? Bakar mısınız? To make friends. Don't translate this directly from English to Turkish because it's not what you think. To make in Turkish means yapmak. Yapmak. I heard this many times from my students. They say arkadaş yaptım. I made a friend. They want to say I made a friend and they say arkadaş yaptım. But unfortunately, this is not what we use for making new friends. When you say arkadaş yaptım, it kind of means that you are creating a new friend for yourself. Do you know Pinocchio? For example, Geppetto can say Pinocchio'yu ben yaptım. Pinocchio'yu ben yaptım. I made Pinocchio. Because he has created the Pinocchio, right? For example, you can say kek yaptım. I made a cake. Kek yaptım. Or kahve yaptım. I made a coffee. Kahve yaptım. To make a new friend in Turkish means arkadaş edinmek. Arkadaş edinmek. For example, I can say ben üniversitedeyken bir sürü arkadaş edindim. I made a lot of friends when I was at the university. Ben üniversitedeyken bir sürü arkadaş edindim. But you can't say ben arkadaş yaptım. Okay? Say ben arkadaş edindim. Ben arkadaş edindim. So in Turkish, we have different words for free. So for free meaning available, we use boş. Boş. Bugün boş musun? Are you free today? Bugün boş musun? And for free, meaning free of charge, we use bedava. Bedava. Bu tatlı bedava mı? Is this dessert free? Bu tatlı bedava mı? But the problem starts when a Turkish learner uses bedava to ask for someone's availability. Sen bedava mısın bugün? Sinemaya gidelim mi? Bedava değilim. When you use bedava, you're basically asking if that person is free of charge. So if you want to ask the availability of that person, you should use boş or müsait. You can say sen boş musun? Are you free? Sen boş musun? Or sen müsait misin? Are you available? Are you free? Sen müsait misin? So on Instagram, I ask you guys to tell me the funny and embarrassing mistakes you made in Turkish, and I get great responses. Now I'm going to share some of them with you. So the first one is from Nurashkin. She says, I heard someone said maymun oldum before. So that person probably wanted to say memnun oldum. Memnun oldum, which means nice to meet you. It's the shortened version of tanıştığıma memnun oldum. But instead, she or he said maymun oldum, which means I became a monkey. And the second one is from Niyati. She says, I once asked someone açık mısın instead of aç mısın. So açık means open and aç means hungry. So she asked someone if that person is open instead of if that person is hungry. Açık and aç sound really similar actually, so I get you, Niyati. So Vivian says, once I said göt pantolon instead of kot pantolon. I don't know if it's a typical mistake. I think this is a really creative mistake, Vivian. I don't think it's a typical mistake. So kot pantolon means jeans, göt means ass. So göt pantolon is kind of like ass pant, which is very logical. So the last one is from Leza. She says, at dinner I asked my mother-in-law for a bacak when actually I wanted a bıçak. Yeah, this is a good one. So she probably said bir bacak alabilir miyim, which means can I get a leg? I'm sure that was a funny moment. So guys, the purpose of this video wasn't to tell you that making mistakes in Turkish is bad or it is something that you should be afraid of. It's totally okay to make mistakes, it's how we learn. We make a mistake, we fix it, and then we learn it. And don't worry about Turkish people because they're not going to make fun of your mistakes or they're not going to judge you because of your mistakes. We all make mistakes, like I make so many mistakes when I'm talking in English. I hope you don't laugh at me. Do you? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for the next videos. I'm on Instagram too, so you can follow me there. It's Turkishle. And until next video, kendine iyi bak. Görüşürüz. Bye bye.